Senator Scott. Senator Tuberville.
Good morning. Thank you, gentlemen, for your service and good luck after retirement, but you're not done yet. General Langley, AFRICOM has historically suffered from shortfalls in manpower and ISR and security and all those things. Sounds like from your testimony that Africa's in trouble. 40% rise in terrorism. What's your most pressing need that you can tell us for what we can help you with?
Senator, thanks for that question. My number one operational priority is protection of the force. And so as I stipulated in my opening statement, I focused on matching capabilities to the threat. When we match capabilities to the threat, it first calls for integrated air missile defense, and it calls for ISR. And other platforms would add to the capacity and capability of protecting the force. In closed session, I would be able to elaborate with more specificity, but all combatant commanders always ask for those aforementioned type platforms.
Yeah, thank you. General Cavoli, how much closer today is Ukraine from this time last year winning this war against Russia?
They're in a much better position not to lose it, Senator Tuberville. They have shored up their defenses. They've assumed very strong defenses, and they've improved their force generation capability. So they're in a much better position than they were. You know, depending on what the objective is, of course, which has always been the question in this chamber as well as others, it would be hard for them to accomplish some things, but they're doing a good job of what they're trying to do now, which is hold their line.
But they're trying to win, right?
They're trying to win. They want to start by making sure Russia doesn't win.
Yeah, yeah. Status of the F-16s that we've sent? I know it's not classified because Russia obviously knows what's happened to them.
No, there are a number of F-16s in there. There are a number of pilots in there. There are more F-16s prepared to be deployed in there. There are more pilots in the training pipeline, sir. I can give you the numbers in closed session. They are active. The planes are active, and they fly every day. They've defeated a large number of cruise missile threats, and they've delivered an awful lot of offensive attacks as well, specifically bombing attacks in the east. None of the F-16s has been from the U.S., though. They've mainly been from northern European countries, Netherlands, Denmark.
Status for Patriot systems that we've had there for several years?
Yep, they are up and running, sir. I can tell you exactly in closed session, but that has been, in my mind, a success story. Frankly, I was just a little bit dubious in the beginning. It's a complicated system. We trained guys for a long, long time to be able to operate it. The Ukrainians put their best people against it and took to it like a fish to water. And in fact, we learned from some of their employment techniques right now.
How effective have the long-range missiles that we've allowed Ukrainians to shoot into Russia, how effective has that been?
Very.
In all areas?
Yeah, they've been extremely effective, sir. I could go into this in private session, but the United States makes some very good weaponry, and it's the ones we've donated have been very, very effective. In closed session, I'd be happy to talk to you about a few of the things they've done with it.
So, where do you think what's the status of Kursk as we speak today? After they've gone in, and obviously there's been a lot of battles, a lot of people killed, a lot of prisoners taken. Where does that stand?
There is a Ukrainian force that is holding on inside Kursk Oblast, inside Russia. They've got quite a bit of terrain. I'd give it to you in closed session, sir, and how many troops, but they've got a sizable force there, and they maintain a well-defended piece of terrain there. They've also augmented it with some terrain they recently captured just a few kilometers in Belgorod, just south of there.
So they gave up some, now they're taking it back? Is that what you're saying?
That's correct. They've taken a little back farther south.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your service, gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you.